Hey guys, welcome to another video. Thanks for joining me in this one. In this video, we'll be answering a question, and that question really impacts people that are foreigners, people with foreign college degrees that are trying to work in the United States and fly for a major airline. And when I say major airlines, I'm talking about Delta, United, American, FedEx, and the likes of them. Now, the reason why this may affect you is because a lot of people are always concerned about having a foreign degree and if their current foreign degree is going to be recognized here in the States to fly for a major airline. In order to do this and to answer this question, we'll be looking at the requirements from these major airlines and to see what their requirement states, and we'll try to, interpret what it says, okay? If you're new on this channel, my name is Stephen Ojo, and on this channel we talk about aviation. And, my goal is to share as much information that I didn't have to people that may need it and to help, simplify the process for them. I remember when I first started this journey in 2010, 2009 to be precise, I didn't know anybody. I didn't have any way to really get as much information as I needed. And the only place I relied on was the flight school. And remember, flight schools are just businesses that are trying to make money. So they might tell you what you want to hear just to get your money. So at the end of the day, it is very important that you do your own research, talk to people that are in the field, and try to get as much current and valid information as much as you can. Now, the reason why I'm addressing this is because I actually got a question from a viewer of mine, and I really want to thank you for bringing that up to me because, it's so many ideas out there, and I can't really think about it all myself. The other thing is I generally should be making more videos because I have a lot of information that I want to share with you guys, but unfortunately, I have limited amount of time. Thank you so much for subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet. And the other thing is, thanks to this viewer that asked this question about having a foreign degree from Nigeria and trying to find out if he can work, I think it's he, can work for a major airline here in the United States. The first one that I have here, which what I've done is I have my computer here. I have about 5 major airlines that I've pulled up, and let's see what the requirement states in regards to a 4-year college degree. The first one I have here is Delta Airlines, and it says here that, the first requirement is to be at least 23 years of age. The second one is to be a graduate of a 4-year degree program from a college or university accredited by U.S. Department of Education. There's also more to it. It says degrees obtained from a non-U.S. institution must be evaluated for equivalency to U.S. degrees by a member of organization of the National Association of Credential Evaluation Services. And that really answers the question right there, actually. Okay, so if you have a foreign degree, you can see that it says that you just need to make sure it is evaluated for equivalency to U.S. degrees. And that is something I'll be explaining towards the end of this video. Let's move on to the next airline. The next one that I have here is American Airlines. And requirements, we're looking for great people that can, set standards, blah, blah, blah. Qualifications, it says, here's what it takes to be a successful pilot American. Excellent communication skills, close attention to detail, minimum of 23 years of age, ability to work in varying hours, fulfillment of FAA background checks. Now, I know that American does not require that you have a 4-year degree program. Now, can this requirement go back to what it used to be? Because back in the days, I'm talking about maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, American will require a 4-year college degree. But they recently made that change. Now, could this be the fact that, they are struggling to get people that have a 4-year college degree? I don't know. That are pilots? That could be. But the other important thing to keep in mind is that, so American Airlines do have regional airlines that have flow programs to American. And because of this flow program to American, you cannot disqualify people that started with, this wholly owned airlines by American and disqualify them because they don't have a 4-year degree program and not let them flow. So I am really thinking, it got done on American that, well, if we were taking these people from wholly owned, which is, the regionals that they own, and they do not, some of them do not have 4-year college degree, then why are we discriminating or not taking applications from people that do not have it from outside of that, those airlines? Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. But the point is, I believe this is something that, they took away due to that reason. I'm not sure, but that's what I think. The next one here is United Airlines. United Airlines also used to have a requirement for a 4-year degree program. It used to be a requirement, but that has also been taken out, if I'm correct. It says here, certification requirements, unrestricted FAA ATP, current first class medical, FCC radio license. And the other thing here is the hours, general requirements. It says must be able to work in the States, high school. And it says it actually, bachelor's degree from an accredited college or university is preferred. And I think I made a video about this somewhere. It says preferred. So that means that they do not require it, but it's preferred. And it says all foreign transcripts need to be evaluated for equivalency to US degrees by a member of organization, which is the same thing as what Delta says. And I'm going to be addressing this, like I said, towards the end of this video. Let's move on to the next one. FedEx requirements. Okay, yeah, the first requirement is actually bachelor's degree from an accredited college or university. So you can see that it says accredited college or university. Does that mean in the United States? Could it be a foreign? I would interpret that as yes, because if they really wanted a US degree, they would have stated that it has to be a US degree, a US accredited college university, if that makes sense. So in my opinion, they are not really specific about this, but I believe that having a foreign degree wouldn't stop you from applying to FedEx as well. They do not state, this is Southwest Airlines, by the way, flight experience, general requirements. It says here must be at least 23. Oh, here. Education, a degree from an accredited 4-year college is preferred. Same thing. So you can see this preferred is coming up in 2 airlines right now. And this is the general trend right now, that all these airlines would prefer that you have a college degree. Now, why is this important? Generally, your applications can get pulled because the way this application system works these days, you submit your application, it gets sorted based on your, the requirements that you've met. And also the things that you do, volunteering activities, the extracurricular activities that you, and that's why it's very important to have a 4-year college degree. But again, from where does not really apply in this situation. Now, let's talk about the aspect that applies to converting your foreign degree to a US equivalent degree program. There are so many organizations that do this conversion process, all right, or this evaluation process, okay? The one that I used back in time is called WES, all right? World Education Services, I believe that's what it is. Like I said, there's so many organizations out there, but this is their page. So in my situation, what I did was I had to apply to get my credentials evaluated. And then I had to get my college in Nigeria to send a transcript to them. And they did the evaluation. And I was able to get a report from them. Now, that report will be sent to the organization directly, or could be. And also, a copy could be mailed to me as well. And I remember that I've used this a couple of times because they will hold your transcript information at least forever. I've had mine there with them since 2010. And it's still something that I use when I'm applying to different places. This is how it works. I mean, of course, you can go to read it yourself, get more information about it. But I think that really answers the question of how, if you need a college degree from the US to work for major airlines. I would say the short answer is no. Is it good to have a college degree? Yes. From anywhere, that's fine. And as long as you can do the conversion, it shouldn't be a problem.